Hi, welcome to Meshes Insight. I'm new to YouTube. I'm new to blogging, if that's what they call it. So I'm just building this page. So thanks for watching, guys. And please, before you watch this video, just do one favor for me: click like, share, and subscribe. As I said before, I'm new. I'm a new YouTuber. I'm building, obviously, my content. But today I want to talk about something very, very important: racism. What is racism? We live in a world that is filled with injustice, is filled with color blindness. I'll call it color blindness because I've been called black. But when I look at this video, I'm not black. I've been called brown, or some people don't even know what to define me. But the most clear definition from everyone is I'm black. I'm not black. I'm human. That is the first thing we need to understand. We are human. We are not a color. We are humans. There are two different categories. You're either an animal or a human being. And fortunately or unfortunately, we are all humans. And I use the word unfortunately because some group of people decided to define other races as subhumans or not human enough. But what makes you human? What makes you and I a human being? And those group of people that decided to call us subhumans, what makes them humans? And the first thing that makes me identify myself as a human being is how I'm structured. A human being, we don't walk on our fours like animals. We have two legs, or is it two legs? One, two. So I have one leg, right and left. So that's two. And I have two hands. I have fingers. I have eyes. I have nose. I have mouth. And I have a head. I have a neck. I have a chest. I have an abdomen. I have my legs. Now, those category of people, I'll call them the white people in quotes because not every white is a racist out there. What makes them different from me? Color pigmentation. They call themselves white. Are they white? Now, this is where something went wrong in the whole process of making someone a subhuman. Someone decided to define us through a color, the color of our skin. Someone said, I'm black. Someone said he is white. Someone said he is brown. Now, looking at me on this camera, would you call me black? My hair is black. My face is not black, but someone called me black. And someone called themselves white. The color of this world is white. So who decided to make this differentiation in this world that is causing so much calamity? Who decided to make themselves more human than you and I? When I say you and I, you that black brother out there, you that black sister watching this video, who decided? It's time for the human race to know that there is only one human race. There's no two human race. There's only one human race. And that human race is made up of many colors. We all come in different shades. Even the people that call themselves white, in quote, they come in different shades. They could be light pink, peach, caramel, or whatever color you want to define them. They all come in different shades. With the pink white person, I'll use the pink white person, feel any better than the other person that has a lighter shade or whatever shade they want to call themselves? Do I feel different from someone that is very dark skin or very brown skin or very caramel skin? Do I feel any different? What we need to understand that we are all humans. And as a human being, there should be a fundamental thing that brings us together. And that fundamental thing is respect and love. Respect and love. It's not about feeling superior. Because the only way someone will feel superior over me is if you say to me, you're immortal. So long as you're a mortal being, you are not different from me. You are not different from my brother and sister out there. I am proud to be a black woman. I am proud to be a brown woman. I am proud to be a human being. And my humanity surpasses every categorization I've been put into. My humanity surpasses every definition that has been given to me and my black brothers. I'll use the word black because that is what some category of humans have decided to call us. But when you feel superior over another human being, ask yourself this question: what makes you superior? What gives you the right to feel that you're better than another human? You have your family, if you're a man, underlooking another male. If you're a woman, underlooking another woman that is of color. Ask yourself this question: what makes you feel better? You go back home to your family. You go back home to your children, to possibly to your husband or to your wife. Why do you feel that that black man in quote or that black woman shouldn't go back to his family or to his children or to his wife? Why do you feel that that black person is not entitled to the same things that you're entitled as a human being? You breathe in the same air that I breathe in. You hustle the same way that I do. You have to get a job to earn a living. You have to stay in a house to be healthy. You have to eat food to be healthy. I also have to hustle. I also have to put food on my table for me and my family. So what makes you feel that you're better than me? What makes you feel that you can kill another human being just because of the color of their skin? You, that police officer that goes out deliberately to kill people, why do you do it? Who told you that you're mortal or immortal? I don't remember anyone saying the white people, in quote, were immortal. And neither did anyone say the black person was immortal. The beauty, when you, that racist, go out there trying to make life difficult for a person of color, remember this: you will die one day, just like you're killing that black or that person of color. The beauty of humanity is we all end 6 feet deep. Nobody, and my enemy, nobody will survive that single rule in life. If you're a prime minister, you're the chief superintendent of a police cabinet, you're a prime minister or a deputy or whatever you want to call yourself, the president of the Freemasonry war, name it, you would go 6 feet deep. The only difference is someone will go before you, but you will surely go 6 feet deep. Nobody will escape. The only one person that escape is God. The only one person that is immortal is the Son of God. Every other person, brown or black, white or pink, green or yellow, Indian or African, white or whatever nationality you want to call yourself, nobody can escape that single rule, and that single rule is death. But please do not precipitate someone's life. Do not end someone's life for no reason. Let's learn to live in love, peace, and harmony. Let's enjoy the beauty of creation. The same way you stand in your garden and look at the beauty of the flowers in your garden, the beauty of the different plants, is the same way the architect that designed this planet Earth admired that beauty. He created it for a purpose. He created it and he loved every design of it. The black, the brown, the caramel, the white, the pink, the yellow, whatever skin shade you want to call yourself. The architect designed it and really, really enjoyed it, watching it from above. When a great creator and the greatest architect that this world has ever had, the Lord himself, the designer and the finisher of it all, when he created it, he sat in his garden and admired the different shades in that garden, the different shades in creation, the different shades in humanity. Why spoil it? You can't design your finger. You cannot design your toe. You cannot design your nose. How dare you go out there and decide that someone cannot live? How dare you go out there and just decide you want to make someone miserable? Can you create a life? Do you know how to design a chair, let alone to design a human being that you will go out there on a mission to kill, on a mission to destroy? What happens to that love that we profess? When you go home and tell your wife and tell your children, I love you. What if someone came and took that from you? What if someone destroyed the people that you went home to and said, I love you? You, that officer that decides to take away people's life, like what happened to George, bless his soul, may he rest in the bosom of our Lord Jesus Christ. When you went out to kill him, did you think about your own children at home? Did you think about what your wife would think about you? Did you ask yourself, what if someone did that to you, or to your brother, or to your sister, or to your mom, or to your dad? How would you feel? When you go out there as a law enforcement person, an officer, before you shout at someone, or before you maltreat a black boy or maltreat a black woman, ask yourself, how would I feel if they did the same to me? When you stop that young boy and search them unjustly, ask yourself, how would I feel if this was done to me by the black people? But guess what? The day of reckoning is coming. We will all answer to it, and one day the tables will turn. If you hate us so much, if you hate the black people, in quote, the brown people, the caramel people, if you hate this color of our skin so much, why did you go to Africa? Why did you go around colonizing the whole of Africa? We were minding our business in our continent until the invaders came in and destroyed everything for us. Brought our ancestors here, and now we had to migrate to meet our ancestor, to fulfill that lineage that was separated, that was demarcated, the continents that were demarcated. We didn't invite you in our continent. So when you say to black people, go back to your country, who invited your ancestors to our continent? We were minding our business, and you people came and destroyed everything, caused chaos. Africa is still suffering from the many wars that you created. And yet we are battling every day. People are dying in our continent. People are dying in our countries. We mourn every day. We bury our brothers. We bury our sisters. We bury our parents because of your invasion. And you dare tell another black person, go back to your country. The question I have for you, the racist people, the question I have for you, that person that is a hater, who invited your ancestors in the continent of Africa? No one. You invited us here. So all we ask you, to make peace reign, to stop a fourth world war coming through, is to live in peace and harmony. If you cannot stand the black person, ignore them. If you cannot stay within their midst, ignore them. Stay in your lane and let them stay in their lane. It's simple. You're not bound to love everyone, but you're bound to respect everyone. You're bound to respect every community. I have my culture, you have your culture. All I ask you is to respect me, and I respect you. That is all. You don't need to like me. But do not tell me to go back to my country. Do not tell me to go back to Africa. Because I never invited your ancestors in Africa. I never invited your government to interfere with my government. I never invited your leaders to dictate to our leaders how they should rule their country. I never invited your business tycoons or business enterprises to go and exploit the resources in my country. When you get yourself involved in other people's land, other people will be involved in your land. It's a simple rule. It's give and take. You cannot take, and you don't give back. You guys they've taken so much from Africa. They've destroyed our continent. They've destroyed our governments. Yet, we come down here and work hard. We work hard to make ends meet, and yet we are discriminated against. We share what we have with you. We share what we have with the rest of the world. But yet, what do we get back in return? Insults. We are degraded. We are maltreated. We are killed, directly or indirectly. What is so difficult to share the wealth, to share the money, to share the resources that we own, we have? There is something about greed. You cannot own everything. You need to learn to share. You need to learn to love. We are all one human race. There is only one race, and that is the human race. All we ask for is love, is respect, and let's all live in peace and harmony. If you go to my country, if you go to an African country, and you find resources, share with the people. Get your little bit and share. Do not kill to amass all the wealth. And then when you come and invade and people come here, you say they should go back to their country. How? How? You went and took over someone's continent and made it hell for everyone there. And then now you're asking them to go back. What happened to that love you prophesy, or in your churches, in your homes? What happened to that love? What happened to that democracy? What happened to that respecter of people? I'm going to end this video by saying one thing. Love for thy neighbor. It's key. That is the only thing that will get rid of all this evil in the world. That is the only thing that will get rid of all the senseless wars and hatred, fighting, racism. We are all humans. I have the same red blood that you have. There is no difference between my blood and yours. The only difference is the genes that we all inherit from our ancestors. But apart from that, we are all one human race. And until we learn to accept that, there's bound to be strife and wars. We need to learn to love each other. I can't say that enough. Love is a key. Respect is a key. And we should share everything that we have with one another, directly or indirectly. Do not seek to dehumanize another person. Do not seek to destroy a race. Do not seek to destroy a nation or a people, but seek to bring peace, harmony. Love to everyone, peace, and stay blessed.